time for a top-level game of Zerg versus Terran, where we find ourselves on the map Oxide. Spawning here in the top right-hand corner, playing with the red Zerg drones, we have Serral. His opponent in the opposite corner with the blue Terran SCVs, he goes by the name of Clem. Okay, this is a nice dedicated push for sure. Now, roaches are going to be available. Stimpack, obviously, though, is done, and that makes these Marines so much more powerful. Love the splitting up right here. Clem mostly just paying attention right now to the Marines, I'm sure. I mean, these Hellions and Hellbats there, they're going to get some work done. A couple of Queens end up getting killed here, but this is relatively low commit. I think really all he lost there is just a couple of Hellbats. And Hellbats, obviously, well, once again, this is a great engagement right now for the Terran player. Yeah, those Hellbats are, easily taken care of at this point. You don't really want to keep them around for too long either. This is nice. Missile turrets, obviously, are super helpful. At the same time, there is a move out right here by the Clem player, by the Terran player here, too. I guess the Clem player technically works. There's a couple of infestors right here for a follow-up, too. They don't have enough energy for fungal growth just yet. But while this is all happening, 22 of those SCVs have gone down. So no fourth base. He really needs to get another base up, man. No fourth base for the Zerg player yet. He ended up losing that one. But, yeah, not bad. All things considered. Here come the infestors. Fungal growth. Okay, very nice fungal. Fungal is super powerful, of course. Roaches and Raps usually can have a hard time catching up to these Terran units, but you can't stutter step when you're fungal. Nice little bit of damage being done. Corrosive Balls will be able to connect right there. Started up here, by the way, as well by Clem, which is very important. Corrosive Balls once again on the siege tank. Definitely one of them right there was very misclicked. At the same time, some of the roaches are moving on over towards this base here as well. Gotta be careful though. Fungal growth can end the party here really quickly for the Terran player. Still two infestors out there somewhere. Okay. Ooh, roaches will be scanned on, so I guess eventually they'll be all picked up. Here comes the infestor. No, pops out of the ground. Does have energy right here from fungal. On the mini-map, or sorry, on the production tab. Either way. Oh, this is a nice move by Serral. Yeah, he cleans up all of those siege tanks. Up another Nidus, I suppose. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Zerg has decided that despite all the siege tanks, I mean, they're mostly over at the third. Could be able to overwhelm a lot of this. Anyways, is it going to be in time, though? A lot of siege tanks over here get spotted at the very least. Lurkers move on over towards the planetary fortress. You gotta lift that, my man. It's gonna get where Serral decides to commit on top of this army. Blinding Cloud goes down on at least a couple of the siege tanks. Still, though, the tanks in the back are dealing a lot of damage, but they will also get picked up. More lurkers on the high ground once again. I think what his plan is, yeah, I kind of like it. Just overwhelm this. Try and make it so that it doesn't get into the position. All of the ghosts end up getting surrounded here. One lurker dealing a lot of damage. That being said, Medivacs on the high or on the different angles. Is he gonna spot the Nidus work? There's lurkers in there. So if the lurkers burrow on top of the ramp, or at least in range of the ramp, they're gonna be able... That's so nuts! Not Brenda, no! Have a heart, Clem! Once again, running for their lives, but that does mean that the siege tanks are already gonna be picking through those ghosts. There's Marines. There it is, he gets a massive fungal growth on this entire Terran army. Terran runs away right away. I guess, right? It's not as explosive as a couple of Banelings getting some work done. Once again, look at this. Well, I mean, look at the spies, I suppose. I was going to say the Terran player will probably connect with the snipes there. There's only a couple of lurkers in this area. Snipes go down before they can even really burrow. But spool up. Oh my god. I love this lurker shenanigans instead of the main base. The Nidus work.